Do you ever notice yourself rounding forward and collapsing through your heart space? What would it feel like to open up to appreciation and gratitude? You'll find out in today's Open Your Heart yoga practice. I recommend having 2 blocks. We'll begin today sitting in a cross-legged seated position. You can use blocks underneath your legs if you have tight hips and your knees are high, or you can sit up on a block if that's more comfortable for you as well. Hands come to rest on your thighs, and either soften your gaze or close your eyes down as you begin to tune into your breath. Notice how your breath fills your torso. And see if you can begin to lengthen your inhales and exhales. Each inhale, see if you can begin your breath in your belly and fill it all the way up to the top of your collarbones. And exhale, think of a gentle squeeze or a hugging in of your torso as the breath moves out of your body. Inhale from belly up into ribs. Your heart space lifts as you fill. Exhale, soften, release the breath. You may opt to bring a little bit of heat to this practice today. By constricting the throat, invite in Ujjayi breath. As you exhale, lips are sealed. Maybe you sound a little bit like Darth Vader. The breath is audible to you, but not necessarily those close by. Your next inhale, flutter your eyes open, release your fingertips as you reach them all the way up towards the sky. Gaze may follow. Exhale, press the palms the air away as arms come back down to your sides. Inhale to breathe in, arms rise. Exhale, breathe out, arms fall down. Once more. This inhale, breathe, reach up. Exhale, eagle arms. Come to bring your right arm underneath your left. Maybe you grab hold of your wrist or your palms come to touch. Pull your shoulders, or your elbows, I should say, up in line with your shoulders. And then your forearms away from your face. As you inhale, breathe into the space right between your shoulder blades. Exhale, see if you can widen this area. Make space in the back side of your heart. Inhale. Exhale, space, like you're gently trying to pull your shoulder blades away from each other. Maybe elbows move forward ever so slightly. One more breath. This inhale, open your arms into a cactus shape, 90-degree angles with your arms, chest shines forward. Exhale, push through the back side of your heart space between the shoulder blades as your forearms, elbows come to touch. Inhale to open, front side of heart space reaches forward. Exhale, like you're rounding forward, arms, palms come to touch. Once more. It's okay if you feel stiff doing this. We're just warming up. Inhale, arms reach back towards the sky. Exhale, arms down long by your sides. Switch which leg is forward in your cross-legged position. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. This time, opposite arm left comes underneath right, eagle arms. Inhale, elbows up, forearms away. Find that space between your shoulder blades. Use each exhale here to help create space. Visualize each breath out traveling between your shoulder blades to release any tension or worries from the day. On your next inhale, open your arms. Chest shines forward. Expose the front side of your heart. Exhale, little round forward, maybe chin dips slightly. 2 more. Chin may lift as you open through the front side. Exhale to close down. Play with the polarity of the front and back, opening and closing. Inhale, arms reach up one final time. Send your rib cage up and away from your hip bones. Exhale, place your hands in front of you as you roll over your shins to land in a tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, push generously into the tops of your feet. As you inhale, belly moves towards the ground, heart and gaze look forward, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine in the opposite direction. Head becomes heavy into cat. Inhale, open front side of body. Palms push into the mat and slightly pull back so your heart moves forward. Exhale, right in between the shoulder blades again. This time presses up towards the sky. One more round. Inhale to a flat back position. Tuck your toes and your sit bones up and back, downward facing dog. Maybe you take your dog for a little walk or you wiggle your hips. Take about 2 to 3 breaths here and then land in stillness when you're ready. Come to generously bend into your knees and push so much into your hands that your heart melts towards your thighs. Notice if you really collapse into your shoulders, can you hug your ribs in together and think of lengthening through the back side of your upper back. Inhale, come up high into your toes. Exhale, big bend into the knees. Look forward. Take baby steps to the top of your mat. Land in a forward fold. Dangle for a breath or two over your legs. Point your tailbone towards the mat and slowly roll yourself all the way up. Fingertips come to reach towards the sky. Exhale, draw your hands into prayer at your heart center. Big bend in your knees. Imagine you're sitting back into a chair as you reach your fingertips towards the mat and forward. Chair, or what I like to call fierce pose. It's a new definition or a translation that I learned recently. I think it's a lot better than chair. Hug your ribs in. Maybe you sit a little bit deeper. As you look down, check to make sure you can see your toes so that you're sitting far enough back in space. Inhale, think of reaching your fingertips long away from the crown of your head. Exhale, cactus into the arms. Active fingers, spread them wide as your heart pulls forward. Inhale to reach, tailbone away from your fingertips. Exhale, cactus. Once more, create space between each vertebra as you inhale deeply. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, strain through the legs and the arms. Gaze may look to fingertips. Exhale, swan dive forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shin, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, place your hands down on the mat, step your left toes back, and kiss left knee to mat. Option to tuck or untuck your back toes as you inhale, fingertips reach forward and up, low lunge. Notice if you want to extend the front of your heart forward, ribs hug in, and then scissor your legs together so everything pulls into the midline and up, right into your heart space. Big inhales, fingertips flow away from your shoulders. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your low back or your bum. Inhale, draw your heart, your chin up towards the sky as your knuckles reach down towards the mat. Open through your heart. Shoulders are soft. Inhale, chin back towards chest. Reach your fingertips forward as you lean forward over your front leg. Exhale, plant your left hand on the mat, right fingertips reach towards the sky, easy twist. Imagine you can lean back into a wall behind you. Your right fingertips and arm may even gently float back in space, open through the armpit here. Exhale, right fingertips to mat. Tuck your back toes, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, spread your sit bones wide. Pull the belly button in and up. Then release over your legs. Inhale to roll all the way up towards the sky. Fingertips reach up last. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart center. Pull your energy here. Inhale to reach high to sky. Push through the soles of your feet. As you exhale, keep this pressure in your feet as you fold forward. Halfway lift, ribs move away from hip bones. Exhale, hands to the mat, step your right toes back, low lunge with right knee on the ground. Inhale, fingertips reach long forward, then up to help bring length into the spine. Imagine someone's gently pulling on your wrists up towards the sky, helping you lift through the center of your body. You push more into your right knee and left foot. Exhale, keep this pulling motion up as you interlace your hands behind you, the weird, the awkward way. Knuckles drive down, chest reaches up towards the sky. Maybe you lean back a touch farther this time. Don't lose that hugging in motion of the inner thighs. Inhale, reach forward. Stomach may rest on your front thigh. Exhale, right hand to the mat, left fingertips reach up and then back behind you as you lean into the support of the imaginary wall. Chest spirals towards the sky. Exhale, left hand to mat, tuck your back toes, land in a forward fold as you step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown of head and tailbone move away from each other. Exhale to drape over your legs. Inhale to roll, reach all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer at your heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, left arm comes underneath right, eagle arms. Lift elbows in line with shoulders, forearms away from face. Shift your weight over into your right foot, push into your right big toe as you draw your left knee in towards your chest. Find your drishti, a spot to focus on as you cross your left leg over your right. Maybe you can hook your left toes behind your calf. If you can't, that's okay. It's not available for all of us. Do your best to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Maybe you sit a little bit lower here in eagle arms and legs. Two more breaths. Pull the belly button in and up, like you're trying to draw energy from your root chakra all the way up to your heart. Inhale, keep your arms as you draw left knee into chest. Then release arms up towards the sky. Keep left leg lifted as you take a big step back, high crescent lunge on right leg. Inhale, fingertips float towards the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Peel your chest, your face open to the sky. Arms fall back open. Inhale, reach your fingertips long. Think runner's lunge. Exhale, left hand to the mat, right fingertips to the sky. Option to release, left knee to the ground. Inhale, smile your collarbones up to the sky. Exhale, right hand to mat, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale them out over your legs. Inhale to reach all the way up. Exhale, Tadasana, hands at heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale this time, right arm underneath left, eagle arms. Elbow and forearm check. Shift your weight towards your left foot. Only when you have your focus, your drishti, do you pull your right knee in, then begin to bend left leg as you cross. Pulling everything up and into the midline will help you balance. Continue to open between your shoulder blades like you're trying to draw them away from each other at the same time as you lift up through your heart. 2 more breaths. Inhale, strain through left leg, right knee pulls in towards your chest. Arms up towards the sky. With control, take a big step back, high crescent lunge. Arms reach to the sky, then peel your chest all the way up, cactus arms. Inhale, fold over your front leg as you strain through the back. Fingertips reach forward. Release right hand to the mat, left fingertips to the sky. Big, easy twist. Release left hand to the mat, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back, strong core, then melt forward. Final reach up towards the sky. And exhale, straight back down, hinge forward. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog, 2 breaths. Notice if you can feel a bit more space between your shoulder blades as you reach your tailbone up and away from the mat. Walk your hands and feet towards the center of the mat. Then come to walk your feet out to about hip or mat width distance. Toes may point slightly out. You may want a block or 2 here as you drop your sit bones towards the mat into Malasana, yogi squat. I think it feels really nice to take a little or a few wiggles here to help you find your space. And if using a block, you just prop it underneath your sit bones so that the mat is closer to you. Hands then draw towards your heart center into prayer as you gently press your elbows into your inner thighs. Use this pressure to help pull your shoulders down, but your neck, your head up and away. Perhaps you close down your eyes as your breath begins to slow here. And it's very common to round the shoulders here to collapse into your heart chakra. Lift through the front and draw the back side of your heart down towards your tailbone. If you've fully collapsed into this pose and your tailbone is heavy, see if for the final 3 breaths you can engage your Mula Bandha, lifting up from your pelvic floor all the way into your belly button, all the way up to the crown of your head. You'll lift slightly up and away from the floor. 1 more breath. option to place your hands in front of you and lift your hips, or hands can come behind you as you come to sit down on your mat. Legs in front of you, soles of feet together in a diamond shape. You may wish to put blocks underneath your knees here. As you come to lay all the way down on the back side of your body, using your hands behind you to help slowly lower yourself until you're in a reclined butterfly. One hand may come to the heart, the other to the belly, or you may wish to open your arms out to the sides, or even reach your arms up above you. Do whatever feels best for your heart space. After so much opening, you may feel comfortable with your arms above you, even if you normally don't. You can play with where your arms sit as you come to rest here. And allow your heartbeat to return to its normal rhythm. If you're practicing Ujjayi breath, you can release it now. Soften through the throat and lengthen your exhales out. You have the option to stay here or to slowly make your way into Shavasana by lengthening your legs towards the top of your mat and drawing your arms down long, out and away from your sides. Whichever option or pose you choose to finish your practice in today, allow any weight, any stress, any worries to release into the mat. Imagine a magnet in the center of the earth pulling everything you no longer want away from you. And you release it willingly, easily. Allow your breath to deepen. Bring movement into your fingertips and your toes. Maybe you rock your head from side to side. Roll out your ankles and your wrists. And then take a big stretch. Fingertips and toes reach away from each other. Exhale to sigh it out and release. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And then roll over to your right hand side to land in a fetal position. Your head rests on your right bicep like a pillow. Take your time as you slowly push yourself up. We'll meet in a comfortable seat with our hands in prayer. Bow your head so your third eye meets your fingertips. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, for doing this act of self-love for your mind, body, and your soul. Lift your head back up. May you feel kind words. May you speak kind words. May you think kind words. Together, we bow forward and say thank you. Did you notice more opening in the front or the back side of your heart space? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I'll see you again next time.